Hi students and friends, welcome to the channel Learn and Teach by Sir Ayaz. In this video, I'm going to talk about CAIE 5070 past paper, and this time I'm solving paper 1. I have selected the paper from November 2022. It's of 1 hour and the variant is 11. You know the code 5070 is the code for this paper. I'm not going to read the instructions. As you all know, there are 40 questions on this paper. You have to answer all the questions. For this purpose, you are provided with the grid sheets. You have to use soft pencils. You have to follow the instructions. Write with soft pencils. You are allowed to use calculator. Information for this paper is that the total mark is 40. Each correct answer will score 1 mark. Any rough working should be done on this question paper. The periodic table is printed in the question paper. Start with the question number 1. Which row shows the most appropriate apparatus for the measurement given? Now, first apparatus is measuring cylinder. You can't measure 25 centimeter cube of solution using measuring cylinder. So this is wrong. For B, we have 32.7 centimeter cube of solution and we are using pipette. Pipette is available for very accurate volume, like for 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter cube, or 5 centimeter cube, 10, so on. So we can't have any pipette showing this value. So this is also incorrect. 75 centimeter cube of gas using gas syringe. This looks correct. The last one, 80 centimeter cube of solution using burette. Can't add 80 centimeter cube of solution burette. So C is the right answer for this question. Number 2, a liquid X is distilled from a mixture using the apparatus shown. This is used for distillation, simple distillation, for separating solution, liquid from solution. During the distillation, the thermometer reads from 157 degrees centigrade to 160 degrees centigrade. This seems that the liquid is not or may be miscible with the other liquid. Which information about liquid X is correct? A, the liquids in X may or may not be miscible mixed with each other. This might be true. B, X is a mixture that can be separated by distillation. So if it can be separated by distillation, so we must have only one medium. So this is incorrect. X must contain two liquids with boiling points 150 degrees centigrade and 160 degrees centigrade. So the reading must not vary between 157 to 160 degrees centigrade if the two liquids are miscible. X must have been obtained by fractional distillation of petroleum crude oil. So if it is from fractional distillation of petroleum or crude oil, then there must be fractionated column in this. The right answer will be A for this question. Number 3, an aqueous solution contains a salt. Y. Addition of an aqueous solution X results in a precipitate being formed that redissolves when more X is added. What could solution X and salt Y be? Solution X. If solution X is HCl and salt is Y, what will happen? We will get this AgNO3 plus HCl gives HNO3 and insoluble precipitate of AgCl. But in the question, they are saying that this precipitate redissolves. So this is wrong. B, H2SO4 plus BaNO3, barium nitrate. What you will get? You will get, in this case, barium sulfate and nitric acid. So this is the white precipitate for barium sulfate, which does not redissolve when more H2SO4 is added. Again, this is wrong. C, NaOH plus CuSO4. When you react NaOH plus CuSO4, you will get copper hydroxide, CuOH whole twice, insoluble precipitate, blue precipitate, and Na2SO4 aqueous, which does not dissolve in excess. So we are left with only one choice. D should be correct because ZnSO4 when reacts with NaOH produces ZnOH whole twice, which redissolves in NaOH plus ZnSO4 gives ZnOH whole twice plus Na2SO4. So D is the right answer. Number 4, which gas diffuses the fastest at the same pressure? What we will do, we will calculate the A or MR of this. We have only two gases. We have nitrogen gas and N2. AR of nitrogen is 14. So 2 multiplied by 14 gives 28. 28 is the MR of N2. What about oxygen? AR of oxygen is 16. So 2 multiplied by 16, we get 32. So we are in the question, they are saying the gas diffusing at the faster rate. So automatically the choices of oxygen will be omitted in this. So we can have either A as correct answer or B. You see in B, they mention high temperature. So at high temperature, the rate of diffusion decreases. So B will be the right answer for question number 4. Number 5, the diagram shows the outer shell electrons of the atoms of two elements, Q and R. Q contains 2 valence electrons, so it must be from group 2. That's for sure. And R contains 7 electrons, it must be from group 7. The sulfate of Q is insoluble. This is one information. Element R is gaseous at room temperature and pressure. We know in group 7, the elements are F2, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and astatine. Only fluorine and chlorine exist in the gaseous state. Which row could be correct? You should know the proton number of Q and relative atomic mass of R. Now there are 2 proton numbers are given, 12 and 56. If you look at the periodic table, here's a periodic table. Proton number 12 indicates it must be magnesium, and 56 indicate it must be barium. Coming back to the question, sulfate of Q is insoluble. It must be barium. The sulfate of barium is insoluble. Sulfate of magnesium is soluble. So A and B are incorrect. We either have C or D as correct. Now coming to the relative atomic mass of R, 80 and 35.5. Look at the periodic table. 35.5 is for chlorine and 80 is for bromine. So the answer must be chlorine. The reason is that chlorine exists in the gas state. So D is the right answer for this question. Number 6, which statement about iodine atoms and iodide ions is correct? They are both isotopes of iodine? No, it's wrong. They undergo the same chemical reactions? No, this is also wrong. They have the same number of protons. Yes, they do have same number of protons because ions are produced when the number of electrons are gained or lost. So C will be the right answer. I am reading the last statement for your convenience. They have the same physical properties. Wrong. 7, the element chlorine has 2 isotopes, Cl. We call it Cl35, and Cl37, we call it Cl37. In the periodic table, chlorine is shown as Cl1735.5. Which row shows the correct percentage of each isotope in a sample of naturally occurring chlorine? Now here we need to do some calculation. So let's consider the percentage for Cl35 as X. So I will write 35X divided by 100 plus. So automatically the percentage of for chlorine 37 becomes 100 minus X. So we'll write 37 100 minus X divided by 100. The mass is given, that is 35.5. Now solve it. We take the LCM, 100, 35X plus 37, 100 minus 37X is equal to 35.5. Further solving, we will get 2X plus 37, 100 divided by 100 is equal to 35.5. Multiply 100 on both sides. We will get 2X plus 37, 100 is equal to 3550. Now subtract 3700 on both sides. We will get 2X is equal to 3550 minus 3700. Minus 3700 minus 150. 2X is equal to minus 150, or X is equal to 150 by 2. I've cancelled out minus sign on both sides, both becomes plus. So 150 divided by 2 is 75. So 35, chlorine 35 will be of 75%. So chlorine 37 will become 100 minus 35, 100 minus 75, 25. So automatically D will be the right answer for this question. 8. What is the nucleon number of the isotope of uranium 235U92? Nucleon number. Now they are asking about the nucleon number. It's very easy. The big number here is 235. 92 is the proton number. 235 will be the nucleon number. So C will be the right answer. Number 9. Silicon dioxide has a giant structure. Each silicon atom is joined to 4 oxygen atoms by covalent bonds. Part of the structure is shown. This is the structure of silicon dioxide. Which property would silicon dioxide be expected to have? A good conductor of electricity. This is wrong. It does not conduct electricity. B, a high melting point. This looks correct to me. C, reacts with hydrochloric acid. No, it's not reactive. It does not react with hydrochloric acid. D, soluble in water. It's insoluble in water. So B will be the right answer for this question. Number 10. Elements X and Y react to form compound XY. Element Y has more electrons in its outer shell than element X. Compound XY conducts electricity in the molten state. When they are saying compound XY conducts electricity in the molten state, so the compound XY must be ionic. XY is ionic. Which row correctly states the electron change that occurs during the reaction and the type of bonding in compound XY? I have already mentioned XY is ionic. So either A is correct or D is correct. Both B and C is wrong. So what will happen during the formation of ionic bond? X must be the metal which gives electron to non-metal. So look at the statement. X donates electron to Y. This must be the right statement. Part D, Y shares electron with X. This is wrong. This can't be correct. So A will be the right answer for this question. That's all for this video. Press like and share my videos. Give comments. For more videos, subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon.